You know what the second highest grossing movie from 2016 was? So the first, I'll let you guess the first highest grossing movie.
Well, Rogue One.
No, that was actually top 10, number 10. Number
Oh
one.
yeah, well it came out at the end of the year. Yeah, okay. Number
No,
one of last year was man.
definitely,
What even
definitely one we liked and one we watched.
what came out last year? Would have been Batman and Superman. Yeah,
Nope.
Civil War,
There you go. Guess what number two was? You'll never
Suicide.
guess.
No, I won't. Is there a Disney movie out last year?
Finding Dory.
Yeah, I was gonna say there was a Disney movie out. That's. I mean,
Over $1 billion.
Hey, did you see the Thor Ragnarok trailer?
It was beautiful.
What did you think of that almost that opening image of Hela,
Okay.
however you pronounce it, crushing
The
the
hammer.
hammer?
Oh, I didn't think anyone could do that.
And that was on Earth too. That was like in the alleyway of New York City, it looked like. So,
Are they like pushing unworthy Thor already?
well, from what I understand is, from the events after the events of Dark World, they got to go find Odin, right?
Mm-hmm.
But in between the Dark World, Age of Ultron happened and a bunch of other stuff happened, right? So
Mm-hmm.
Thor's been kind of busy. But anyway, um, so yeah, and he he's got to find Odin. So I guess part of it will take place on Earth, part of it takes place on that battle world. It looks like so. With the Hulk comes out there at the end,
That was awesome.
amazing. So they're definitely
Thor is so stupid.
meshing like two and three different stories into one. It's incredible. Just from the trailer alone, it looks incredible how they're World War Hulk or Planet Hulk, Thor being unworthy, Ragnarok being its own story. I mean, it's like three or four different stories being meshed into one movie.
Do you think it's too much?
No, I think if it takes just the right elements of all those different stories, um, the Thor movies on their own have not been very good. This one, the trailer looks amazing, but that could be deceiving as well,
Hmm.
right? So we'll see, but I think this one's going to be amazing. They got to step it up because DC's coming with Wonder Woman, Justice League's coming out this year. Um, so Marvel may hopefully this if DC can have a hit with Wonder Woman, both financially and with the critics, this can only make things better for everybody. It's just like, the Monday Night Wars. Everyone loves the Monday Night Wars. Competition makes things better, right? It's going to force Marvel to maybe change it up a little bit. Have some memorable villains like Hela. Like the first image you see of her is destroying Thor's hammer with one hand, crushing it, you know. And then the way they edit the trailer of her basically disintegrating Asgard, like amazing.
Yeah,
I just don't want her dead.
she's making a big statement right off the bat.
Hey, real quick before we get into the next one, you think Hela, however you pronounce it, is going to replace Mephisto in the MCU? Is she going to be the role of Mephisto
So she's the guardian or the god of hell.
for
What
Yeah,
for Asgard? She
yes.
may. I think she replaces Mistress Death
Ooh,
for
okay,
Thanos because I think
all right.
Loki he fits that Mephisto slot as someone as the the guy the sycophant to Thanos because he's already been working with Thanos before, and I
Yeah,
just see him eventually Loki. It is believable that he would turn on Thanos or try to
yeah.
claim the Infinity Gauntlet for himself, or some way somehow he would end up joining the heroes against Thanos once he realizes
Oh
that
yeah,
Thanos is
that it's
out of his
lost. Yeah,
mind.
I I always thought in my head that he got captured on purpose, that he threw the fight in the first Avengers movie
Why?
to draw Thanos in. You know what I mean? To go to war, to motivate Thanos to go and get the Infinity Stones to assemble the gauntlet, so that he could then go in and take it for himself. You know what I mean? So have Thanos do all the heavy lifting, get the gauntlet, assemble the various stones, and then he comes in and takes the gauntlet for himself. I don't know. This would be interesting to see. So some other movie came out with a trailer today. Star Wars. I don't know if you've heard of it. Episode 8, The Last Jedi. Wow. I say wow, but I'm not going to geek out over it because it was a teaser trailer, but to the definition of teaser trailers, very similar to the teaser trailer for Force Awakens, right? The opening, with Force Awakens, it was what's his name? It was Finn, and then this time it's Rey, and then random scene, space battle, boom, explosions, boom, 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 lightsaber, and then talking at the end.
So what images of that trailer stand out to you?
Kylo Ren.
What about it?
Kylo Ren, seeing him, just the scar, looks like it healed pretty well. Glad to see the bacta tanks doing their job. But beyond that, actually getting to hear Luke talk, and he just sounds very, very hardened.
Yeah.
Tired.
That's what I was going to say.
This, I hope, and from the trailer, it looks like they're going to expand on the scene with Kylo destroying Luke's temple and killing his Jedi trainees, right? So,
right.
Woo,
so maybe
Luke,
we'll find out what happened.
Yeah, well, Luke, again, just sound tired. He's probably not, like Batman and Batman vs Superman, just not going to play any games. He's just going to get right to the point, do what needs to be done.
What do you think his last statement meant?
The Jedi needs, what is it? Jedi no more, something like no more Jedi.
Yeah.
I think that it means he's in his studies and his time away from everything, he's maybe discovered something about the Jedi that he does not agree with. And so, I'm not saying he's going to turn to the Sith, right? He's not going to do that, but I think he's just going to denounce the Jedi way as a whole and just kind of do his own thing. Right?
That'd be interesting.
Yeah,
Seeing a Luke Skywalker cult. Luke
Skywalker cult. Yeah, it would be. So, with that being said, we were talking about what movie this year. If we're going to do our predictions, everybody, we're going to do another one here. So, what movie? I guess we can kind of exclude Star Wars out of this because it comes out at Christmas time. But what movie this year, 2017, is going to rake in the most money?
I think it's going to be one of the Marvel movies.
It's going to come down
Thor and Guardians of the Galaxy.
Oh.
DC, even though DC's going to have, their two big movies, Justice League and Wonder Woman, they historically have not done well at the box office. Even if they do have better, critical acclaim this time around, I don't think it stands up against the juggernaut that is Marvel.
Yeah. I would agree with you. I don't know if there's any other Disney movies other than Star Wars.
Well, Beauty and the Beast already has over $400 million. Logan has $200 million.
That'll be an opening weekend for Guardians, man. You know what I mean? That's nothing. Right? Everyone's getting antsy over, next year with Avengers Infinity War. How is this going to be, built up? Everyone loved Guardians of the Galaxy, the first one. I'm going to agree with you. I think it's going to be Guardians of the Galaxy, simply because Star Wars is coming out too late in the year I could be wrong though. People love themselves some Star Wars,
No,
myself included. So
it'll be big, but it won't be enough to catch up.
yeah, okay. So Guardian, I think we're in it. Well, let's see, Guardians of the Galaxy. I mean, Cars. There's a third Cars movie coming out, right? So
There's Cars. You got Aliens.
yeah, that won't. Alien won't do anything. I mean, I'm not trying to be. I'm not
Pirates
saying
of
it's
the
gonna.
Caribbean.
Oh, nobody wants that. Nobody needs. Man,
War
stop.
for the Planet of the Apes.
Yeah, that looks good.
The Mummy.
No, no chance.
Transformers. The Last
No,
Night.
shut up about Transformers. Just stop.
Baywatch.
Yeah,
Uh,
don't even. No, you know what though? Transformers. I think the last one did $1 billion,
they always do. They always do well
but the last one did that much because there was parts of it in China.
in China. Right. They were pandering.
So, but they always do well. You're right. That'll be a contender. So I'll say Guardians of the Galaxy will be number 1.
Mhm.
Number 2 will be Transformers. Transformers 5, and number 3 will be Thor.
I'm gonna go with Thor. I'll say Wonder Woman. And last, I'll go with a surprising Spider-Man Homecoming.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Oh man, you got me. You got my blood boiling talking about Transformers.